everybody, welcome back to Let's Learn, where we teach you to be a better COD player, or at least we try. Today we are doing Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag was a really big deal in MLG Black Ops 2. It didn't appear at all in Call of Duty Ghosts, and now it's back.
Really? It didn't appear in Ghosts?
I think it actually got shafted. I don't think it's in MLG anymore. I think it got replaced by Uplink, but I could be wrong. I didn't actually get a chance to watch the recent COD championships, sadly. Get knifed. So I go pretty ham in this gameplay. Get quite a few caps. Play pretty hard. So I did see the other flag carrier go past me there, but I'm kind of relying on my teammates since I have the other flag. So the point of the game, if you never played Capture the Flag, you've probably played it at camp, if not in Halo or something along those lines, is get the opposing team's flag and bring it back to your point. What I'm doing here is I'm kind of hovering around the flag because you can't actually capture if your flag isn't present.
Okay, so if someone else has your flag...
Yeah, you can't actually capture the point.
Really?
Yeah. So I was hoping my teammates there would get our flag back and then I would get the point.
Right, so you're just hovering. So what are you using for loadout here? I mean, your gun's looking kind of funky in the video there.
Yeah, I'm using the MP11 Squeaker, which is a variant of the MP11 with significantly faster fire rate. Right. I have the laser sight to keep the hip fire nice and tight, and I have the foregrip because with that fast of a fire rate, it has a shitload of kick.
Right, this is an SMG again?
Yes.
Okay. And
it comes with the red dot sight locked on. You can't take it off.
Which is your preferred sight anyway, so...
Yeah, if I'm going to use a sight, it's going to be that. Here you can see I chose not to engage. There was enemies there. I thought it better to just grab the flag and keep running rather than engage and risk dying while I had the flag.
Okay.
Whereas there I managed to get the flag, kill two guys, stop them from stealing our flag, return our flag, and still get the point. Fuck you, going ham, bring it on.
Okay, so you have to return your flag? It doesn't automatically spawn back if you die?
No, you have to touch it.
Oh, okay.
Once you kill the flag carrier, you have to touch the flag and it'll return to your base.
Okay. And sometimes your gun, it looks like it's kind of going transparent, so what are you doing there and what's the purpose?
Oh, yeah, so I'm using the Tactician wildcard, which lets me use 2 exo abilities.
Okay.
One of which is overclock, so I can run faster. Here I'm covering the flag carrier so you can get it back. And so exo overclock for running faster, which in a run and grab game is going to be useful. And sorry, I got kind of distracted by the gameplay. And also exo cloak, which makes you mostly invisible, which again is great for rushing into their camp and somewhat useful for getting back out. Even if when you're carrying the flag, you may have noticed when the other team had our flag, there was a big logo that shows up on your HUD that says kill. So you do show up on the enemy's HUD when you're carrying their flag, but if I can make them miss even one bullet because I'm semi-invisible, that gives me a better chance of getting away with the flag. Another option would be Exo Stim, which gives you an extra 20 hit points, which again lets you maybe take an extra bullet or lets you tank a sniper shot, anything along those lines. Okay. And that's again just to help you, anything that helps your survivability with the flag.
Right. So, and I mean, talking about roles, so I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be kind of the offense and defense again.
Yeah, you're going to have probably 3 roles. There's probably a 3rd role in there if you're playing at a competitive level. A big part of it is going to be lane control. I think that's actually part of the reason that I have such a easy time getting so many flags in this episode, is because most COD maps are fairly small 3-lane maps, where this is actually debatably like a 5-lane map. Okay. So it's very difficult for them to cover them all, which is why in the end they start just camping right on the flag instead of trying to do lane control. Because you could go this way, you could go up that side of the temple, the other side of the temple, the straight run, or that ridge up the side. The fact that there's so many different ways to go makes it harder to do lane control. Whereas on a map where it's relatively level and there's only 3 lanes, it's easier to have a couple people there.
Okay.
So if you were playing at a competitive level, you'd probably want maybe one person hanging out, just sitting basically on the flag. But even then, that's a bit of a waste. You probably want your people midway through the lanes doing lane control. You want them halfway between. You want them in the lanes halfway between your flag and their flag, so that I don't know if you noticed, but this is the only game mode we've played so far that actually has a respawn time.
Oh,
you actually have to wait 5 seconds every time you spawn.
Oh,
so a big part of it is actually knowing when to push. If you're coordinated, again, if you're working with a team, you're calling out, okay, 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, and you know there's 4 dead and they're respawning, and that's a good time for those slayers who are halfway up the lanes to push up and go for the flag.
Okay.
So you want people kind of poised in between.
Okay. And now
also, so because we had 2 caps and they had 0 caps, we won the first round.
Right.
Now the map, we flip spawns and do round 2.
Okay, I was actually just about to ask about the round. Now is it 2 rounds, 3 rounds, or?
It is 2 rounds.
Okay.
If you win both.
Oh, so it's a best
and
of
then if
3
it
rounds.
goes to, say, they got more caps than us this round,
yeah,
then we go to round 3. In round 3, whoever caps a flag first finishes that round. And so yeah, manage to get the flag back and score. So whoever gets capped first finishes that round, and then it flips again, and whoever then the team needs to get a cap faster than the other team got their overtime cap. So say we go to round 3 and our team gets a cap in 40 seconds.
Right.
Then they have to get a cap in 40 seconds or less.
Okay.
Or 39 seconds or less.
Okay. That's definitely an interesting way to do overtime. I guess it kind of balances out the...
oh, thank God.
I guess it just balances out the way the game works. And it's not how overtime would normally be done in, like, sports, obviously.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shootout almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty good way of doing it. This is obviously a game mode built around fair competitive play. It's what it was developed for.
Yeah.
So that was a game of Capture the Flag. It went pretty fast. I went pretty hard. And overall it worked pretty well.
Right.
Flag captured, medal was for getting them. Homeward was sending the flag back. Killed the flag carrier is pretty obvious. Snagged is grabbing the flag, and denied is killing the flag. Or sorry.
Elite!
Oh yeah, I got a care package with 2 elite weapons in it. They're both terrible. Both useless elite weapons, but hey, 2 elite weapons in 1 care package.
Oh.
So yeah, if you're playing, make sure you know your role, communicate with your team, play aggressive, play smart, and you shouldn't have a hard time winning.
All right.
All right, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode, subscribe to see them all, and we will make you a better COD player.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
watching, guys.